Are you a fan of news from the future? Bonafactory News is proud to present its newest future endeavor. Bonafactory News from the year 2050 with Clark Dixon and Dick Clarkson.
Hey, how you doing, fellas? This is Dick Clarkson.
And I'm Clark Dixon, here with you again to bring you another batch of swell news this evening.
Well, as many of you know, the PS7 just hit the shelves yesterday.
Indeed it did, Dick.
And Sony already announced the PlayStation 8. The PlayStation 8 is the most customizable PlayStation to date. You just log on to Newegg.com, select your case, memory, processor, and GPU, and get your game on. When asked what was the difference between the PS8 and a PC, Sony replied that you can't win a PC from a Taco Bell.
Well, that's good, Dick. I'm pretty sure the PS8 will give me less gas than a Taco Bell burrito does. I can agree on that, Dick. Square Enix has announced Final Fantasy XX with 2 hours of gameplay and an amendable 30 hours of DLC available right at launch.
Well, Clark, I got my GameStop power-up card ready and waiting for that one.
I hope so, Dick, because at this rate, by the time you buy all the DLC, the game will only cost about a roundabout figure of $289.
That ain't bad these days.
And it'll only run you about $15 an hour to play online. That's pretty good, Dick. That's good, Dick. That's real good, Dick, actually.
It's official. All forms of media now have a Kickstarter. Why create free content when you can con some sucker out of $50 for a meaningless credit and a car decal?
You can't beat that, Dick. Season passes are for peasants and pussies. The new lifetime pass for games such as Madden and Call of Duty will make you a hot stick of man to all the neighborhood lasses. Be sure to sign up now for a mere $50,000 and receive a free rock candy controller.
This has been news from the year 2050 featuring Dick Clarkson.
And Clark Dixon. We're happy to be here, and hopefully we'll see you again next time at UBD 7.
Well, back from the... You're already fucking up. God damn it.
You've ruined the show. I'm canceling the podcast. Fuck it.
It's over.
Go fuck yourself.
Good Ole Gamers has just fucked itself for the last time. God damn. I'm going to make my announcements and I'll take a sip of that. Hey, we're the Good Ole Gamers podcast.
That's fantastic.
Coming back again. It's been a minute.
It has been at least 2 minutes.
It has been 2
I have
minutes.
zero clue.
It is October 9th. Year of our Lord 2016. Episode like fucking 70...
Whatever.
5, maybe?
Yeah.
6? Who knows? We're up there. I'm Lyle McClendon. I'm joined, as always, with Brandon Gentry.
Hey, go fuck yourself.
And we got our old buddy Juice sitting in with us tonight. Who's
very inebriated, Juice.
Very inebriated. He is smiling and giggling like a fat kid that just found a melted Snickers in his pocket.
Fuck yeah. This is a fantastic day.
Mama bent over and the old melted Hershey fell right out of her titties.
God, that sounds sexy as fuck. I'm glad you said
Been
that.
out being a radical biker punching that muff. I'll take that as a yes.
All day.
I've heard stories about these very underage but very shapely titties spinning around here.
Indeed. Well, you can just say it was like a walking watermelon vine. There was a plethora of tip meat, if you will.
Sounds awesome.
A cornucopia.
I mean, you should just, at that point, you really should just go for it, because your defense in court would just be like, look at them titties. You can't possibly underage with them titties.
You wouldn't even have to hire a lawyer. You could just like post a titty meme and he'd just be like, yep, case dismissed. I'm pretty sure that's how the justice system works, right?
Yeah, I mean, judged by your peers. My peers would be like, them some titties.
It's funny if you go to all the cocaine or all the Coleman lawyers, because they're all like, boy, them titties is made for some coke use.
God, our listeners are so confused right now.
They are. It's a bunch of local in jokes. Sorry. that's what we're here to do, is confuse the listener. So we hope you're kind of confused by now. So what we're going to do, we're going to kick it off like usual with the
Special edition news.
special edition news from the current.
Except instead of any news you care about, we're going to give you news about GameFest.
Yeah.
Something USB just got unplugged again.
I'm pretty sure it's that goddamn mouse.
That goddamn
It's probably
mouse.
me.
Well,
I don't know.
goddamn
Whatever
mouse.
it is, I don't care.
I
can
can't
just-
believe you turned my mic
can
up.
just
That's
do
a
whatever.
horrible idea.
Yeah, so
Continue.
me and Brendan somehow fucking recovered from this year's Game Fest.
Slightly.
A little bit more harrowing than last year, I must say.
In some ways.
In some ways.
Heroin?
Man, that...
No heroin.
You
Harrowing.
wanted to just unplug that
I'm with you.
mouse or whatever it
Yeah,
is.
whatever keeps
It keeps going
unplugging
off.
itself is fucking awful, and I hate it.
Well,
I hope it gets butt AIDS and die.
Just don't unplug the blue one. It's
Please.
like a bomb. Just don't cut the blue one. Don't cut it.
Ooh, I heard a noise. It happened again. God damn it. What the fuck?
Okay.
I'm with it.
maybe that'll
Maybe
solve.
they got
I
it.
have zero
all
clue. I'm going
issues.
to try not to move.
We have no way to control the computer, so if it starts recording all the
We can't fuck up now.
child porn that Law's been looking at.
No.
is
Negative.
what-
I mean, that Law has not been looking at.
Yeah. Yeah.
Safe.
Wink, wink.
It's funny
Wank,
that
wank.
no mention of child porn ever gets dropped until Juice comes over to the house.
Why the fuck is it always me?
Is that a thing? I don't remember that.
It's probably a thing. I'll go ahead and admit
Was last time? It's been a minute since you've been on. Did we mention child porn last time you were on?
Probably.
We'll go with yes.
Okay, yeah.
I'm just going to assume yes.
Just roll with it.
Even
It
though
seems like a
child
big-
porn is a terrible thing and nobody should enjoy it. We must go ahead and just put that disclaimer out there. I mean, like everybody knows that. Well, I thought child porn was educational. No,
The Good Ole Gamers does not endorse child pornography
we do not.
unless they got some big old titties.
Oh, there was
Fail.
It was. God damn
Had
it.
the spill on the.
Just a sexually charged opening for an episode here.
God, this is awful.
You saw it as well as I saw it.
I mean, everybody's seen that side of the mountain. I don't think.
Mountains,
Yeah,
Twin Peaks.
kind of hard to deny that shit. You know what I mean? I mean, if you see a fucking apple tree, you call it an apple tree, right? Like
Right on.
You know,
high five all
that's-
day long.
that's how that goes, I suppose. So,
God didn't make titties like that unless they meant to be slapped around. I mean, that's what I'm saying.
You goddamn straight.
Anyways, we're way off tangent here, and we're probably going to prison when this episode drops.
I hope not.
I know. Prison's easier than what I'm doing now.
God damn, your life does suck, doesn't it? Like,
It has its moments.
well, what was your favorite part of Game Fest 2016? Let's start with the good things, at least.
It'd be tied between winning my sexy ass Elvira poster, which is going to be posted right above my sock drawer.
Do you
real
remember
soon.
your score right offhand?
5.2 million, I want to say.
You
something
slayed
like that.
everybody else in that competition, I
First,
might
the
add.
only time I played that pinball machine. I annihilated everybody, and I was proud. Acting purely by luck, but
That one kid that was
All
actually
skill, no luck.
pretty competitive on the pinball machine, he
Billy
was
Brewer,
he was mind blown at your skills, and I'm just like, you've never seen him do this before?
me and Justin know him pretty well, actually. He's one of
Unfortunately.
our schoolmates' little brother, and I've had my hand in warping his young mind.
Very nice.
Yeah, there's that. There was playing the zombie game on HTC Vive.
That was a high point of mine. That was
Yeah.
very, very fun.
Yeah, big thanks to Thomas for bringing that out.
Indeed.
Yeah, and the Oculus for that matter. My kids loved it. Their high point easily.
I didn't do the Oculus again this year just because last year that thing gave me some
The
wicked
Vive was
bad.
way better
The
because you
Vive,
got
I
to
didn't
move
get a
with it.
lick of motion
Right,
sickness
because
from.
you got your body feedback with it, so it didn't trick your brain into thinking you're moving when you're not.
Yeah.
seeing like the kids Smash Brothers tournament, to me, I love that. To seeing these kids battle it out, and the winners and the losers. There's one little girl, I kind of felt bad for a second because she got teary eyed, but at the same time I'm like, that's a good lesson there.
Yeah. Children crying always makes my heart warm.
Yes. But no, really, learning to lose is probably the most valuable lesson you can learn in life.
It's going to make you be a lot less of an asshole at some point.
Right.
I've
learned, that's how I got good at Magic and stuff like that, is by learning from my losses.
Is that how you did it? 'Cause
Yeah.
I fucking hate you at Magic.
I know, I get it a lot.
So hard I hate you.
You look at how you lose, and then you realize, oh, I fucked up there. Maybe I won't do that next
There's
time.
people that's met Brandon in Magic, and they now still hang out and chain smoke and cut themselves because of that.
I just look at how I suck at Magic, and I'm like, hey, Brandon, fucking, I like this idea. Make it a winning deck. And
I got a fun story about a fellow we used to play in Pokemon cards and what Brandon did to him after playing a match.
Yeah, the old Audi
He's forever changed.
Yeah, the old Audi became an Indy, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wish I had a glass belly button so I could see whenever I had my head up my ass.
That makes no sense on any planet.
Think about it. It makes sense some days.
About as much sense as somebody getting... What was that you said earlier? Diddled by their dad with a Garfield mask on.
That doesn't apply at this point.
No, it doesn't.
It will apply later.
You fucking right, it will.
But speaking of kids, we did have a lot more kids at Game Fest this year. Like there were a lot more younger kids at Game Fest this year.
There was.
Are you okay?
I've noticed that a lot of the younger, the Smash crowd were out this time.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that might have been the difference between the Smash 4 and the Wii and the Smash Melee. I don't know.
I can also say a lot of those kids were a lot better at fucking Smash Brothers than I am.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, they take a lot.
Like, I was sitting back watching just some of the tournament, kind of from afar, and like I was telling...
Why'd you go, Juice?
Any day, man. I'll fuck it up.
I was telling...
God damn it. This way.
That right there.
Yeah.
I was telling Chasen when we were watching, I was like, the sad thing is a lot of these kids could still probably whoop my ass in that game because I am so fucking absolute garbage at it. We didn't have a lot of Mortal Kombat X turnout, but what we did...
Or any turnout, really.
Yeah, no. That was one thing we didn't do so hot with this year.
Yeah, we'll just throw it out there. We took a loss this year. It sucks. That means next year's not going to be bigger and better like we had planned. But we didn't lose so much that we can't do it again. So we'll see what's coming down the pipeline.
A lot of shit next year, too, is going to be... We need to plan about when we do it because we had the last day of the Coleman County Fair was against us.
Yeah.
As well. They were doing some big thing out at Smith Lake. There were like 3 or 4 things all over Coleman going on that same day.
Yeah, our lack of physical advertising, too. I put too much stock on the Facebook, and we just hit the bed on local advertisement. So that all kind of sucked, and I lay that at our own feet. Got to give a huge thanks to the people that helped us.
Oh, most definitely.
Especially Bradley Dunn.
Yep.
Nick Cook.
Yep.
He helped us a lot.
Bradley's little brother, Matt.
David the Bitch Leslie, who did help, and we admire his help, but his pussy got wet at about 2 in the morning. He's somewhere around there.
And he lived up to his moniker.
Yeah.
He bitched out on us.
But thank you, David.
But thank you. We still love you. And we couldn't have done shit without him.
Our buddy Chase Chandler helped us quite a bit.
I don't know those people. They sound sexy.
They helped us.
You helped us out quite a bit.
Yeah.
Jesus was the walking announcement board.
Yeah, he was our microphone.
Don't tell people that.
Too
late.
Our old ladies.
We do have I think that could technically fall into a Tales from Alabama story.
Oh, then those old ladies.
Yes, those old ladies.
Oh, we heard something from them. Let me get this out of the way. We have a huge backlog of calls because I haven't been checking our voicemail because I'm a loser and been very busy. We got a call from... let's go ahead and regale them with a tale.
Yeah, okay. So, about... Just by chance, do you have the Strange Tales of Alabama music because it would be very fitting to set the background for how this was going down. If you don't, it's fine. So, it's about 1:30 on a steamy Sunday Coleman morning, right after Game Fest. We're all tired as fuck. We've just loaded about 50 CRT TVs and some arcade cabinets. I walk in, come walking back out, only to notice 2 old ladies have flanked Brandon in the back of the fucking U-Haul truck.
I was quite flanked.
These ladies,
I had a penalty to my AC.
These ladies are talking about a mattress they found. And apparently, for some fucking reason, they were out in a dumpster at 2:30 in the morning looking for a mattress. Well, they found one. And we're wondering if we could take time out of loading all our bullshit to go help them load a mattress that they also called the police at 2 o'clock in the morning and asked if it was legal for them to take said mattress.
Yeah, that's where things got really sketchy. They started talking about how they found this mattress at the Foundry, which is a thrift store here, in their dumpster, which I'm putting in imaginary quotation marks because I don't know.
I'm assuming like their donation box.
They wanted us to help them, even though we had a slat full U-Haul. Huh.
See, now what the fuck was that?
I don't know.
Your life hating you, I'm guessing. PC hates
it. It might be your Wi-Fi adapter there, but I don't know.
Very well.
I ain't worried about it.
Here's all my loud ass, so continue, Bam.
Anyways, couple of old swamp hags.
Yes. Yes, Steve Steverson. That's how...
Who did not win our Pokemon Championship.
Ha ha.
What a contest.
Grand Shaka Zulu got shut the fuck down.
Anyways,
maybe next year.
These old ladies started harassing us, trying to get us to use our full U-Haul and 2 full trucks to come help them with this mattress that they supposedly found.
I'm assuming was covered with piss and
blood.
Blood and semen stains. Only a fine mattress, of course.
And they started telling us the 2 wildly different stories. That one of them was just saying, "Oh, we called the cops and the cops said it's okay." I'm like, "No, you didn't." And the other one was saying how they had this old man who was going to help them, and he had,
oh my god, I forgot about that part.
And he had like kidney surgery and had this huge scar up his side.
The way this lady was describing this fucking big keloid scar bulge hanging out made me think of the little thing from fucking Total Recall.
Yeah.
Is it Klaatu?
Yeah,
isn't that his name? That would mean on me.
According to them, both this old man and his wife had like massive body surgery scars where they just both happened to have undergone like life-saving surgery at the same time.
You get weird deformities when you fuck your sister like that, I guess.
There were such weird justifications of why we should help them. We're just like, no, sorry.
Yeah, at one point she was like, "I bet y'all think we're pretty crazy, don't you?" And I was like, "Fuck yeah, lady! It's 2:30 in the morning. You're asking us to get a goddamn mattress out of a dumpster."
And then one of them started telling me when she looked in the U-Haul about all the TVs. She said, "Why y'all got all these TVs?" I'm like, "We were just running a gaming event." Well, they said here at the VFW that we can't have any more gaming events. And I'm like, well, but they said we could. So, anyways, one of them called. They were kind enough to give us an update, to give us an ending on their tale.
Well, I'm so glad that those ladies actually had a fucking phone to call us with.
Yeah, they got that out of the dumpster, too.
This phone smells like butter.
This is that old dang old swamp hag. I saw y'all the other day at the VFW. And I just want y'all to know we did get that mattress, and we've been performing satanic rites on it, and y'all are just a sorry bunch of sackheads, didn't help us, and oh, may the Dark Lord help you.
Did she just call us a bunch of sorry sackheads?
Yes, she did.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I love it, the VFW.
Oh my God. Just have more calls like that on a daily basis.
Oh God! I bet you that woman would have sucked your dick if you went and got that mattress for her.
I probably would with all 3 teeth.
My face fucking a jack-o'-lantern.
God damn it! That one's worth a gold record with goddamn 3.
Look like that. One of them looked like that crazy cat lady off The Simpsons, always like washing her cats on a fucking rub board. Yeah.
Or from Monty Python beating their cats with the stick.
God damn it! Why do you have to mention all this? I'm horny now. God damn it.
Dude, I bet you, dude, it's almost 1 o'clock in the morning out there somewhere in Coleman. The bitches is looking for some fucking dumpster find.
I just found them a sectional.
God damn, that's a sweet living room suit. It's only got 14 love stains on it.
It's got.
We found a steam cleaner in that other goddamn dumpster. We'll give her a good wash down.
Wash, I love that. It's got 30 infestations of cockroaches. That's less than the last set we got.
They make extra protein snacks when food supplies start running. Oh, never mind.
We got another Game Fest call. Not quite as humorous, but still, it's on a good note. Like,
very nice.
Hey guys, my name's McDaniel. I just wanted to call and say Good Ole Gamefest was awesome. Really enjoyed playing the games, meeting the people. That HTC Vive was really cool. I enjoyed the job simulator. I was wondering if you guys got a chance to play that.
I didn't play the job simulator.
Looking forward to the one next year.
I didn't play the job simulator. I did get to kill me some zombies. That was fun.
That's what I did, was the zombie thing. And I piddled around with another one that was some sort of like a beat rhythm-based game.
Yeah.
You take any song you want, and it takes pretty much like the sound waves of shit and warps it into blue
and red
and orange, like tiles, and you use your hand to deflect those tiles when they come at you. It was actually really cool.
I really wanted to play some Slayer Dragon Force to that.
Dude, you'd be up there, somebody like outside the world looking at you like, why does he put, some just idiot don't know what VR is. What the fuck did he put that helmet on to get Parkinson's for?
Oh, shit.
That's terrible.
Yeah, we're terrible, though.
Sorry. I only say things like that to deal with the pain.
But yeah, Game Fest was a financial loss to a small degree, but we had more fun with it this year. We learned a lot of things, so here's the next year.
Yeah, I mean, that's the only way to go. I mean, if we're ever going to do a real huge one or anything like that, we got to know what all mistakes are possible to make. So I mean, chalk everything up to a learning
we
experience.
Probably left off some names of the people who helped us. I'm sorry for that, but thank you.
To our old ladies, they helped us out.
Yeah. Everyone that lent us a hand with anything, letting us borrow stuff and helping us move stuff, anything like that, thank you.
Yes, we're mucho appreciative. I still think maybe one night for the people like that helped move and stuff, I might try to barbecue for everybody or something, because there ain't no motherfucking way we would have got that shit handled, me and you, on a Sunday night the way we did.
And, not to alienate anyone else who helped us, I need to give the MVP award to Bradley, because he worked his ass off.
Dude.
He worked his ass off from this minute we started to the minute we ended. I mean, he didn't slack off. He fucking worked.
He done anything we needed him to do and was there, and even when it was shitty as fuck at 5:30 Sunday morning unloading that shit, he fucking bared and stayed with us. He picked up heavy shit. He didn't just kind of pilfer around. So he definitely, I'm on board with that. He gets the MVP award.
Yeah.
He needs a fucking trophy.
If you never help us with another Game Fest, you will always have a free entry into Game Fest.
Yes, you're permanently invited in for free.
Yeah.
Because I ain't gonna lie, man, there was some motherfucking work in this shit this year, big time. We literally, we got done at midnight. We had everything loaded and we're gone by like maybe 3:30 is when we left VFW.
Yeah.
We stayed at your house about an hour, and then we were at my house for about 45 minutes.
I had a fun solo adventure, a DLC adventure, after everyone else finally got to sleep. I thought I had it made. I thought my night was over and I could finally sleep.
I'm about to lay my loins down in a bed.
I dropped the U-Haul off after gassing it up, and I was going to drop off the contract and the keys. I put the contract in the drop box, dug in my pocket for the keys, and they were not there. Where were the keys, may you ask? They were in the ignition, because I had almost zero sleep in the past 36 hours. So that happened. I have no clue what you were telling me there, but that happened.
That's
So I got to go home and get a clothes hanger and come back and fiddle with trying to break into a U-Haul for about an hour. I tried on the driver's side door forever and had no luck. Almost gave up and just figured I'll pay the $50, $60 fee plus whatever it's going to take to jump this motherfucker off because the lights are on in it. And I tried the passenger side and it came open like instantly. So saved my ass there.
Did you just kind of like, when you got home, did you just kind of just have one of the moments where you sit on the edge of your bed before you lay down? And it's just kind of like one of the things you stare off space. You're just like, the fuck am I doing with myself?
If I could answer that, I would. I don't remember the drive home. I don't remember going to bed.
I never made it to that point before the horrible shit happened.
What?
Okay.
Okay.
Continue.
All I know is I should have got home around 6:30, roundabout. That's what's in my head anyways, and I slept until 6:30, 7 that night. I woke up, took the family out to eat, because damned if I was going to cook. And we ate, and I came home, and around 9:30, I fell asleep again and went to work the next day.
That's amazing you said that, because I laid down in bed. I took a shower that morning after y'all left. I cleaned a few things up around here. I literally laid in the bed at 15 after 6. It was daylight. Went to sleep, and I slept till 4:30. Got up at 4:30. Me and Emerald went and ate. I come home after eating Chinese buffet, no less. And 6 o'clock, slept until 5 the next morning.
We went to China Garden here in town.
Very nice. I went to 187.
Yeah.
168, but
whatever.
Doesn't mean 187 on hunger. It furthered my coma status. I come home and slept like a fucking champ all night.
Then I got to have that fuckery put on me further because, see, I woke up Monday and went to work. Felt pretty good Monday night. Then, Tuesday is when the fucking thing happens to me with college. Between Monday evening and all the way till Friday morning, I had 9 hours of sleep because I had so much shit to do. Because I had to, not only to have the normal college fuckery, but I had my little girl's field trip on Wednesday, which is normally my catch-up sleep day. So I was fucked. Like Thursday night at work, when I went to go get me something to eat at lunch, there was 2 wrecks on the highway to get my lunch, and the cops' lights had me hallucinating so bad, like everything just turned red to me and was flashing.
You're instantly just like, it does like the Predator.
Yes. I managed to limp through the night and come home, and I slept for another 12 hours, and I was finally good.
You finally come home, sit down in bed, you just look at the edge of bed, there's like some Donnie Darko style, some crazy fucker, like a rabbit suit, and you're like,
I don't even fucking care.
It. You're like, you could stab me in the dick hole.
it up at that point.
One of my favorite moments regarding sleep depravity in Gamefest was when we were doing the cash drawer. Emerald, your old lady, pulled out a wad of ones out of the cash register. She said, looked at you, said, "Let's go to the strip club," and you said, "Fuck a bunch of titties. I want to go to sleep."
That's the worst idea ever.
It was true at that point, dude. I'm like, they could be free titties, and I could care less right now. Like, I don't give a shit. They hold me down and beat my eyes black with their titties. Like, I don't give a shit. I'm like, I'm going to sleep. That bitch can stretch her snatch over the crown of my head, and I'm like, fuck it, I'm going to sleep, dude. I'm like,
I'll die the way I came into this world.
There's not enough stripper sadism in this planet at this point for me to be interested. Like, like fuck that. I was done at that point. I meant every goddamn word of that. Busted ass titties, a comfortable bed, and I'm like, fucking busted ass titties. Like,
titties are titties.
And at the fact, too, if we'd have went to the strip club and already been at 3 in the morning, they'd done been puked on at least once or twice in the evening.
All
the glitters done been slapped off of them, so what's the fucking point in that?
At that point, C-Section Sally be starting first shift again.
Come out and say, listen to Pantera. But she's gonna go home and fix her kid a healthy bowl of Captain Crunch in the morning.
ain't got no milk.
Paying her way through nursing school.
Have y'all seen the one-legged chick that got the titty trap?
Regale me with Estelle.
No, I can't do it.
Yeah, you can. I have no clue what you're talking about, but I'm interested. You've sold me.
We need to make this happen one night. No.
Tell us. We need to hear about it.
No matter what you do, fucking Wesley's titty trap always has C-sections and one-legged bitches.
I knew about the C-section. I did not know about the one-legged.
I have heard a tale of a one-legged stripper down that way, actually.
I've been there for it all night long.
All night long.
My friend
Good
said
time.
They went to a strip club at one point, and this girl had a big birthmark on her titty, and they all started calling her shit then. And I'm pretty sure this dude, my buddy knows, ended up dating her. And I'm just like, ugh.
Nothing wrong with that.
If you like it, bring it home with you. Save it from the booby trap.
It's hard to get away with one. The one
back of that building's held up by like a tarp, isn't it?
Goddamn straight it is.
It's a lean-to on an old oak tree.
It's been there since the Civil War. So some of the strippers have too.
They used to take soldiers of the Union and nail their intestines to the tree and make them walk in circles around it till they died.
Goddamn! What a dark turn.
That's a Berserk reference. Go nerds.
Nice.
Oh shit!
Sounds like something off the movie Ravenous. I'm gonna tie you to this tree, and the only way you can get off is you gotta eat your arm. Fuck.
But yeah,
Game Fest was fun though.
It was fun.
It was. I enjoyed it way more this year than I did last year's. We actually last year was so just. I mean, this year was nonstop.
Yeah.
But we had a little more time to play with shit this year.
I got to give a big shout out to Jeffrey Hargrove. He is like our Game Fest champion.
Yeah.
As far as tournaments go,
What a cock ass.
He whooped your ass at
all day long. Yeah, he did. Both last year and this year.
Yeah, last year.
He spanked your shanty little ass.
Hey, 2 years in a row. Yeah, 2 years in a row. He's I want to say the world Nidhogg champion, because who else gets trophies for that shit? We do.
Damn him.
That's true. So I think we're the only Nidhogg trophy giving.
Yeah, so we're the world champion.
Future 400 company.
Yeah, so Jeffrey Hargrove, 2 year running world champion Nidhogg.
He also won the Mario speedrun and won that fucking sweet ass Retron this year.
Fuck Jeffrey.
He, I think he 2-3. I think was his high. And the Mario speedrun didn't do too well this year. I only had like 5 entries into it, but the Sega Bass Fishing was
they got
fucking ridiculous. Dude, who was it? I'm trying to remember. Josh Coggins put the first high score up, and he had like 16 pounds. Jacob Hinkle shows up, first time ever playing this game. He puts like 20 pounds. Then Christopher Nash put like 22 pounds, and his record stood for hours. Jacob spent like $12 playing that game to get the high score. He ended up catching like a 15-pound bass, a 10-pound bass, and something else, having like 35 fucking pounds. And then his score held the rest of the night. Nobody else got past it.
He made out pretty good that night, because I saw he won the Genesis off that, and then off of one of our vendors, he bought a whole bundle of Genesis games.
Yeah, him and another guy went $25 each and split it. Granted, I got to looking at the games, and
well, it's all the sports games.
It was majority all sports games.
But still, that's like a one-night instant Genesis collection. It's hard to beat that.
One thing, too, see, he called me the other day. There was a Lethal Enforcers 1 and 2, and a Justifier was in it. And he called me and asked me if I could take that Justifier apart and fix it. And I'm like, what's it doing? He's like, it just doesn't work. And I was like, are you trying to play it on your LED TV, or are you hooked up to a CRT? And he's like, oh, it's on my LED. And I'm like, that's why it's not working. I had to explain to him, like, light guns won't work on those new TVs, man.
Nope.
I was like, now, if you need a nice CRT TV, I am the man to talk to. I got multiple styles, sizes, accessories, colors, you name it. You want the Alpha Gamma? You want the Alpha Gamma? Good, goddammit, you get the Alpha Gamma.
We're the used car salesman of CRTs.
Yeah, get out your fucking checkbook.
Goddamn straight. All fucking day. God damn.
But, I was, like I was saying earlier, we didn't have a lot of entries into the Mortal Kombat X tournament.
We didn't.
But I will say the ones that did enter and play, it was fucking great to watch because the guy that won it, Jade Bradford, he's a mean motherfucker with Katana and Melina, dude. Like, that other guy was using Goro and kept pretty much just doing the walk across the screen thing.
Yeah,
man.
walking fireball spit.
Every fucking thing he tried doing to him, though, he countered perfectly. Even when he would try the air juggles and shit, he had the perfect counters for the air, you know, jumping in the air and throwing the sais and the fucking fan blades and shit.
I ain't gonna lie, I ran the poking tournament, which was cool. Cheyenne, who was on here with our sexy episode, 69 episode, she won the poking tournament. And that was just really surprising because Nick, who helped run all these tournaments, he was fucking dominating. I think he beat Cheyenne once, actually.
In poking?
Yeah, in poking. I don't recall. He might not have beat her, but anyways, he was fucking destroying everybody. And then it got to the final between him and Cheyenne just whooped ass, and she won. So that was pretty cool. And then I helped run Nidhogg, and then the Kid Smash tournament. And after I ran those, I was done. I didn't keep up with any more tournaments. I was like, I'm just going to chill and play games.
I did the Mortal Kombat X and helped get the Smash together. And Nick, I honestly, dude, the way they run some of that tournament shit with them crazy brackets, it confuses the fuck out of me. Like, all them people in the Smash, I just told Nick, I was like, I can do the Mortal Kombat because there's 6 people. You know, I was like, Smash, I have no idea.
Well, Challenge does most of the work.
Yeah, that's the app.
The main thing,
on the phone,
the main thing that made it confusing was we had like 1 or 2 Wii U's with the DLC, and the rest of them didn't. So they had to figure out amongst themselves who did the DLC and what's not. So at first we were just going to ban it all, and then some of them were really disappointed by it. One of them was like, "I'll go get my Wii U right now if I need to." I'm like, "Dude, I really don't have a preference. We only banned it because we didn't have it available, and it's really expensive to buy across multiple consoles." So if y'all are cool working it out amongst yourselves, how to figure it out, it's fine. And they did, so that worked out pretty good. What the hell are you doing with all your hands over here? Like you're using your jazz hands and all kinds of shit.
I'm so glad nobody can see.
Us too.
Yeah.
I'll stop doing that. You know?
It's been like 20 minutes now. I was like, what is he doing over there? I'm talking about he's doing stuff.
I'm translating through
to all the deaf viewers we got watching us right now.
Yeah, over MP3.
Good Ole Gamers now available in Pussy Bro.
Oh, God. Let's make it happen.
Another inside joke.
Literally.
Yes.
That's just how, like, I might not say that on here. We'll just talk about that afterwards. I was just thinking, like, Navajo code talkers and shit. They just find a bunch of women with loose morale. That's how they spread their messages around.
Oh, God, that made me think about...
Shave out a certain way so that the enemy is flanking them to the right.
It gave me a really bad image of smoke signals and labias.
I'm sorry, everybody.
Like you're fucking mushing dogs on a sled. They're just bellowing the labias, making the smoke rise.
Oh, shit.
There's just some Indian standing on a hill watching the smoke rise. He's like, wild woman, fire in britches.
I should have stopped a half hour ago. I'm sorry, guys. I think nobody can see me. What the fuck?
We really talked about video games yet. That's great, though. That's funny. In closing, for Game Fest, all smoke signals and pussy barrel aside.
Pussy barrel.
It's so fucking terrible. Ask us in person. We'll tell you what the meaning of that. Game Fest it wasn't like a big success like last year, but I mean, it was still successful. Like you said, it wasn't deterring enough where we won't do another one.
Yeah.
Just a lot more planning.
I will say this, and I saw a lot of this on Facebook, and I'm not like bitching at anybody, but what I did see a lot a lot of the tags and stuff, when I looked at the comments, people would say, I'd like to go to it, but I want to do something else. I'll catch it next year. If you don't go to it, there might not be a next year. I will throw that out.
Yeah.
Because it's not like we're some company doing this for our own brand or something. We're just some fucking dudes renting places and buying equipment to do this.
Well, it's kind of like the same thing, like, I'm not bitching or moaning about it, anybody in particular, anything like that. You're doing it again. And, but one thing, kind of along the same lines, I guess, it pisses me off is the people that, if you send an invite, and, like an invite to an event, and you outright know that you're not fucking going, don't click that you're going to an event, because I got to looking on the list of people that, I will be there, we'll be there, and I could show you like 20 of them that were all posting shit about it and then just never showed up.
Yeah, and
that's fine.
That's the kind of how Facebook works with events, and I understand. Fuck, I'm busy. You're busy. Shit happens, and so I'm not bitching at anyone in particular. I'm just saying that if it becomes a massive loss to me and Lowell, we can't keep doing it because we're making zero money on this. Even if we had been a great success,
we plan on donating the profit.
Well, 10% of the profits would have went to the VFW. There were no profit, so there's no donation. But every dime would have went to making it bigger next year. So it's not like we're just doing this to make money. So, if it keeps becoming a loss or starts becoming a bigger loss, then it just stops.
it'll be dead at that point.
I hate to say that, but that's just the reality of it.
Well, I mean, that's the truth of business. You can't keep fucking funding money into something that's not yielding you something back in return. Right. That's the core principle of business.
And I would ultimately be happy if I just made my money back. I would like to see it get bigger and better. But, it is what it is. It went down how it went down. Nothing we can do.
But like you said, though, people commenting and saying shit like that doesn't really... we'll catch it next year. I'm just kind of, there won't be a next year with attitudes like that.
Right.
Period. So.
What's going on here?
I have zero idea. I'm sorry. I'm
very inebriated juice.
Very inebriated.
The juice is loose.
They've been hitting the hooch.
They're gonna find a young lass and sling of the humdinger.
Zero. Nope. I hate interrupt y'all fucking bullshit.
No one can hear you because you're not speaking into your mic.
That right there is what's driving me butt fucking crazy.
Should I do this the whole time?
Just don't touch that mic stand.
Yeah. God damn it, I can't move my hands this way.
You're like that person like, I don't do my hands.
I'm Ricky Bobby all day.
Just look, do this motion. Just twiddle your thumbs. Just twiddle them.
Pretend like you're reading Pussy Braille.
Yeah, just...
Pretend like you're punching Muff. Okay, don't do that. Don't do that.
Try to pretend like the Muff isn't the mic stand.
Yeah. The Muff is to your left.
Just remember the Muff is on the left. Lefty loosey.
Oh, it's on the left.
Okay, enough with GameFest, I suppose. I haven't got to play many games, as per usual, the running theme of the podcast. And I'm sorry, guys. It's life.
Dude, we've had a... God damn you!
Fuck!
I'm just gonna be real. My grandfather's pretty much dying right now. And I got real pissed off last week because I had somebody that listens to us, and I'm not going to name any names, but pretty much asked me why I haven't been able. They're like, well, y'all been kind of slacking on stuff lately, and I'm like, because fucking things in life don't goddamn slow down enough for you to do a fucking podcast sometime. And I was like, I hate to sound like an asshole about it, but I've heard it more than once, and I'm just like, God damn it, I'm like, we have lives outside of it. Yeah. And I love doing the podcast, but sometimes we're not going to be able to give you an episode every week. Just because we have in the past, shit changes.
Yeah, and it makes me feel bad because, I'll go ahead and offload some of our backlog of calls because I've been a piece of shit not checking the call. We got I don't know if he's new, but new caller anyway. Complimenting our show and our quality, and it really makes me feel bad that we've really been slacking, and I really do apologize. I really want to do better. Just adulting sucks.
We will do better. It's just, I mean, it's literally just a patch of all kinds of shit's happening right now between school and family issues. You know, it's shit piles up quick.
All right, here's our call from Nick, though.
Hey, fellas, my name is Nick. I live up here in Michigan, and I have a lot of long drives, and I really enjoy listening to your podcast. I'm 32 years old, so I grew up a lot of the games that you guys talk about. I'm also kind of a hobbyist into the arcade machine building and emulating scene, and a somewhat collector, mostly just enjoyer of older games. And man, I just wanted to say you guys are super intelligent. You guys always, your accents, of course, amuse me because I'm from up here, and I love a good Alabama accent. But just the stuff that you guys say is always on point. You guys are, like I said, just sound like two very intelligent, very hardworking people. I can tell that you guys care about the quality of your show, and just wanted to let you guys know that it is appreciated. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you, Nick.
Thank you, man.
And also, I feel like a piece of shit because I understand the quality of what we've been putting out. It's not intentional, but thank you.
Yeah, dude. That right there is the whole reason we do it to begin with. I mean, it's nice to just, meet like-minded people in this hobby and shit, and like actually meet somebody too that you don't fucking hate. Because I hate a lot of people I meet.
Yeah.
I've never met one person really that I just hate from our podcast, so that's a good thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're sorry about the quality of things. We will shape up.
The regularity.
We will.
Because I think might as well get this out of the way. I think I'm only going to be available one more night this month because I've got the ACT coming up and I've got to study my ass off because I haven't done serious math since high school besides trig. Cause I've had to teach myself trig a few times for work, but I always forget it. So I've got to really start cramming for that. I want to make sure we're getting in a Halloween episode.
What have you been playing this week?
Well, I got my arcade cabinet working tonight. Small aside is I had some minor damage to my arcade cabinet. Partly my fault, partly some unexpected wear and tear. And I have no clue what Juice is signaling, but he's doing stuff. I think he's howling Hitler. Like
most likely Hitler, but probably
because I mean you do have that toothbrush mustache there. So
it works. Blame the mustache.
Anyways, the part that was my fault is the I have my player one joystick switches between 8-way and 4-way. Really cool. It's got a controller board though, and when I was sleepy, I pretty much jerked the USB port off of it, so I had to order some more and resolder one on there. I got that done today, and it's working again. Another thing was the restrictor plate that rotates. The screws, all but one of them, backed out of it. So whoever played the my Kaiju Kate at GameFest last probably had a really shitty experience with Player One. Apologize.
You pretty much ruined GameFest for everybody.
I know. I did order. I got some blue Loctite coming in Monday.
Yeah, but that's
so my screws won't back up.
At this point.
Well, I haven't used it that heavily ever.
Yeah,
apparently
but
some kid got on there and wore it the fuck out till all my screws backed out.
Everybody did.
Oh, I had to tell a couple kids to be a little easier because I seen some kids like being rough on some of the machines.
Really?
And I seen this one kid like I'm talking jerking the fuck out of my handles on Radical Biker. I'm talking like laying them all the way over where I'm like worried about him breaking something.
You see the cabinets shifting.
Yeah, no shit, like fucking twisting inward. I told him, I was like, hey man, I'm like, all these cabinets are personal. I was like, you gotta treat them easier. And he just kind of looked at me, and I was just kind of like,
completely
your goddamn parents.
Someone else we forgot to thank, Michael Macon. He brought the Hydro Thunder cab.
Oh, most definitely.
The virtual pinball cab and a couple of bar
mini
pops.
Cabs. Yep.
Yeah. I'm so glad somebody brought Hydro Thunder to this.
Hydro Thunder was amazing.
That's the only thing I played, but my own personal PC.
Hydro Thunder is a fucking breeze to move and transport.
Nope.
Yeah.
That was one thing I was rather impressed with for a big ass. set down driving game. I was like, damn, this thing's easier to move than fucking Radical Bikers.
And it is
Radical
a brutal
Doggers.
game to play through.
Gonna punch him up.
Because I just went wide open, hardest course possible, and it ended horribly the entire night.
Knowing that, getting at least 2, possibly 3 Link Tidal Thunders eventually is on my wish list for the
I
future
really want to make that. God damn it! What the fuck?
Don't know what the fuck it is.
Me too, but I really wish Hydro Thunder would happen at your house because that'd be.
It's gonna happen one day, but it's at least 3 years out. So.
Well.
Anyways, thank you, Michael. He also ran the pinball tournaments, which he didn't have to do, but he gave away some posters and whatnot for that. Which I won my bitch and Elvira poster. I won.
Nicely
which
done.
we mentioned earlier. Anyways,
that is hanging conveniently above Brandon's sock drawer.
Yes,
as it should be, right above the fucking yank.
It's not really a mantelpiece; it's more of a spank piece.
Hey, this is how I explained it to another guy who was trying to beat my score so he could get it. I said, if I were just to buy this thing, and I could buy it easily, I couldn't really get away with it as much with the old lady because then I'm just like a pervert buying a
material
poster with
to
titties.
spank it to.
But if I win it, it's a memento. A memento that happens to have amazing boobies, but it's still a memento.
Good
so
call.
You can't take that away from me.
We're all jealous for you figuring that out.
Yeah, this is how.
I think you just did a service for men everywhere. It's like if you want to bring home something your wife's going to hate, just win it in a tournament, and then she can't tell you.
Or at least lie about winning it.
Yeah.
Not that I'd ever do such a thing.
I mean, don't show up with like an old, cesarean section one-legged hooker and be like, I won this. I have a magazine contest. Because then she used to be like, what kind of magazine are you reading to win this?
Fucking sweet-ass magazine.
Got this out of Maxim. Maxim Underground.
But anyways, my arcade woes are over. I got it back working. Except
mine are still.
Yeah, we said to get yours going. But my blue Loctite will be coming in, and it will be permanently fixed, I hope. So that shit doesn't happen again. And
good.
Yeah. So I played a few arcade games because none of my consoles or TVs are hooked up because life and laziness, and I'm fat, and I hate my life, and I needed beer.
Good call. We're all happy that happened.
I love how downhill that just went.
I love that it happened when it did happen. Makes me happy.
My uncle used to touch me.
I mean,
he's pulling Garfield mask and did me.
Fuck your uncle.
No, he'll fuck you.
I think that's why Brandon has irreparable damage at this point.
As long as it ends with me a sweet ass poster. Fuck.
Remember, Brandon wasn't the fucker; he was the fucky.
Yeah.
Oh God, that changes everything.
That's why when I fart, it sounds like when you put your ear to a seashell.
Sweet whistle.
Brandon's ass is the only ass you can hear the beautiful ocean inside of.
We've joked about child porn and child rape. This is amazing.
Well, we've officially, at the same time, we're talking about how our quality has just went to piss. Like, we're at an all-time low here, fellas. Like,
I can't be
Good Ole Gamers will be broadcasting live from a donkey stable coming next week.
Come on down to Cone Stable for next week.
$5 like mud trail tours up into the woods.
Oh
like,
God, that's a horrible sexual innuendo.
All day.
It is. It's a slippery slope.
Mud trail tour into that 70s bush, like dirt bike champion.
Dirt bike champion.
When the Red River flows, like the dirt road home.
Take the dirt road home. I'm the dirt road.
Once again, Nick, thank you for that call. We're sorry about the poor taste and quality. We've really turned to the dark side here.
We've really let you down this episode. I'm sorry. Anyways, the first game I played,
I don't believe you.
Was one I introduced to Juice and his woman friend.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Muchi Muchi Pork.
I have not heard of this one.
It is a cave shooter, so you automatically know it is insanely hard and insanely... the screen is insanely filled with bullets trying to kill you. And they do kill you. There's not much trying. They just kill you. Muchi Muchi Pork, made by Cave in 2007. It's a bullet hell cute 'em up instead of a shoot 'em up. It features big-titted bitches saving pigs.
Yeah!
And from what I gathered from the Wikipedia, it's all Japanese. This was never Americanized.
Of course.
Yeah. The girls are pig girls, which means they have pig ears and they have massive tits, which I approve of. They have big porky tits, and I like it.
All day.
It's, like I said, classic cave difficulty. There's more shit on the screen than there is not. Like, every pixel's taken up by something on the screen, either to give you points or to kill you. All kinds of power-ups. What an asshole.
I know, I'm the worst person ever.
It's got 3 buttons. You got your normal fire. Then you got what's called your lard attack. Your lard attack, you fill up your lard meter by saving parachuting pigs.
And it was the best thing ever.
And your lard attack is like, it's a more powerful fire, but practically, but it makes your shit move slower because you're firing lard.
But there's giant lard attacking giant pig tits, so you win.
Not really, but I'll go with that.
It's okay. As long as there are tits involved, I'm happy.
I'm happy with tits, but not pig tits.
Well, I'm happy with pig tits because they're way better than regular tits.
So now are we on the road to bestiality?
I think so.
All day, every day, we're on the road to bestiality.
I think
there's
that's
also
what's
a bomb/summon button. It's like a typical bomb button. It's like a typical bomb button in a shooter in which you become invincible for a little while. However, instead of a typical screen wiping thing, it summons up some weird-ass robot that just fires a stream of rape. And anything caught in that stream of rape gets raped.
A foul raping will befall it.
Yes. And there's some strategic placing to it. All the power-ups you get, you'll eventually be able to have like 4 or 5 pig underlings following your ship around to the left or... They follow to the left or right of your ship, depending on which direction you're moving. And I lined it up perfectly so I could judge. You can effectively shoot at max power half of your screen at a time. You can fire that much bullets. You do come across enemies eventually who do the same thing, though. So it is bullet hell on all sides of it. I would almost say it's harder than Dodonpachi.
Damn.
Yeah. Because I could get further in Dodonpachi on more credit than in this game.
Right.
I have no clue what you're saying, but no.
Me too, whatever. I mean, we have infinite credit,
so yeah, Muchi Muchi Pork's really cool to check out. Emulate the fuck out of it, because you're not getting a Americanized version. There was an Xbox... Or Xbox 3... I think it's Xbox 360 version of it. But, again, the Japanese one. And there's only 3 Japanese Xbox 360s in existence, so... Good luck.
Yeah, there's like stupid American console. Fucking
yeah, like half the people who bought it were like, look at this stupid shit the Americans got. Let's all play it and laugh.
We never got
peasants.
It was sad all day.
They're the ones that's really pushing those lifetime passes now. Like,
yeah.
Fucking hitting the goddamn microphone at the wrong goddamn time. What a dick biscuits.
That's okay. You've only done it 36 times. It'll be real easy.
The other game I played was a game I guess it has to be semi-rare because I've never seen a physical cab of it, despite going to Southern Fried 2 times and various arcades over the years, is Escape from the Planet of Robot Monsters. Have you ever played that?
I've never even heard of that until now.
I'm right in the same boat.
It is an Atari arcade game.
Really?
Yes. It's quite different. It really surprised me. It's made in 1987 or 89, one of the two.
Shit, so it's a later on game then.
Yeah, it features the voice.
I was born in 87, so I don't know.
Nobody cares.
Okay, cool. I'll shut the fuck up then. From here on out, I'll just drink alcohol in a silent corner.
It features the same voice synthesis of Gauntlet and the weird flip a switch to continue, that kind of thing.
Oh, yeah.
It's 1 to 2 players. It's an isometric view. On the main, it has very touchy controls because the game normally has analog control sticks, which features 18 directions of fire. So 8-way is half as sensitive, basically. Not only that, but you've got the potentiometer side of it, in which you can control the speed. Kind of like how on an N64, how you could barely tap the analog stick forward in Mario Walks.
Yeah.
So on MAME, he just is full run speed, so you constantly fall off the edges and stuff. But despite that, I could work around it, and it's pretty cool. You essentially play some dude with a ray gun, and you're trying to get through these, I would almost say, mall-like levels, or it reminds me of a mall, the layout, because there's a lot of escalators and stuff, but it's really more of a factory or lab full of robots and human hostages, and the goal is just rescue as many hostages as you can, flip switches so you can continue up escalators and doors and that kind of thing, collect bombs. I have no clue what you use the bombs for yet, but you collect bombs. Your buttons are fire. You can shoot, you can duck, and you can jump. Dip, duck, dodge.
Dip, duck, dodge. God damn it! There's 5 of them, isn't there?
Dip, dodge is 2 of them.
Yeah.
Dodge,
dip, dive,
duck and dodge.
And dodge. Yeah.
Good go team.
Yeah. In between every level you beat, there's these speeder bike levels, more like Star Wars speeders levels. And you just go through a very simple maze.
And it sounds awful.
It's not bad.
Are you sure?
It's not like Battletoads maze.
No, it's not Battletoads.
Okay. Anytime I hear about being on a speeder or something, I instantly have flashbacks to fucking Battletoads.
As long as it's not Battletoads, it's okay.
Yeah, it's not that. It reminds me of a combination of Gauntlet, Zombies Ate My Neighbors, and pick your bullet hell of your choosing. Because there's a shitload of robots and bullets on the screen at any one time.
God damn it, Lyle.
So check out Escape from the Planet of the Robot Monsters. It was definitely a surprise for me. Especially being Atari. Never even fucking heard of it. Never seen the cabinet, nothing. I just randomly came up and I was scrolling through my main list. I'm like, that sounds cool. And it was cool.
What? And it was?
It was cool, yeah. I mean, I spent $0 on it, so it was pretty damn cool for my money.
That's pretty fucking sweet.
I've literally never... That's the first I've heard of it.
Yeah.
I really want to see cabinet because the art on it was like, 1960s, 70s sci-fi art with like a woman screaming in comic book style.
Nice.
That sounds way better.
About to get zapped by a laser.
Yeah.
What I was talking about though, Stardew Valley, which is it's a lot like Harvest Moon. Nope, did not fix it.
I wonder if it's a power thing.
It's not maybe at all. I'm slowly jacking off the Stardew Valley.
I don't know.
Me too.
I do not know. But I'm like 15 in-game days into it. Because you can actually, your health gate or energy meter doesn't deplete near as fast as your Harvest Moon one does. So you can actually get some shit done.
Yeah, that's one thing I always gripe about Harvest Moon is you like go pick 3 turnips and you're tired.
Are you a fan of a wholesome murder? Hit the goddamn mic stand one more time.
I promise.
And we will turn your face into a boner factory. Fucking shit.
So
why is this happening?
The Gentry machine made it happen.
I don't understand. Like, what the fuck is...
Oh, I'm going to rub my knees.
It's something... It did it again.
The whole time.
Maybe this is it.
Maybe. I had a SDHC card in, so maybe that's the fucking reason it's been
Hopefully.
making that noise.
Nope.
We'll see in a few minutes, I'm sure.
Probably.
Anyways, Stardew Valley for the third goddamn time
Goddamn, I'm
now.
going to have so much editing to do this episode.
Yep.
So glad not me.
Yep.
Oh, shut up.
And our buddy's not even here. Fuck. My mind is just like so warped now.
Shut the fuck up and Stardew Valley.
You do what you do in Harvest Moon. You start off, you chop weeds, you cut trees, cut up timber. The one thing that it has that I'm not too super familiar with, like the newer Harvest Moon games. The old ones I've played quite a bit, but this one it adds a crafting system. Like, you can take wood and build fence. You can build gates. You can build a scarecrow to keep crows out of your garden. Shit like that. I've cleared, like, 5% of my land, I'm level 2 now. I've leveled up in farming and all that shit. I have a magical fishing rod that a man gave me. And just today, before Juice got here and we started drinking and watching horror movies, I actually went to my first egg festival on the game.
Was the egg lady the present?
The egg lady was not there, which kind of makes me nervous, because if not there, then where is she?
She's on the perimeter, watching.
Waiting.
Do we got time for an interjection? Because I know we've had a lot of these. I cannot do it.
We might as well.
Talked about cutting down trees. It reminded me of drunk ass of high school at Hansville, the same school that Juice attended. There's this fellow by the name. Well, I don't want to call his name out.
Give him a fake name.
We'll call him Mr. Hyde because that was his last name, and it sounds cool because Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. He was extraordinarily racist. Like,
what a douchebag.
I mean, even by Alabama standards.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Ugh. And he thought he was a genius, and he would come up to us. Hansville has a lot of black people.
He should run for president.
Yeah. Hansville's got a lot of black people in it. And he would come up to, like, me while I'm surrounded by black people, and he would just say, "Today after school, I think I'm going to hang some trees." Like, and trees, he talked about cutting down trees. Trees was his code word for black people. And he thought he was a genius. While all these black people were looking at him like he's a fucking idiot because they knew exactly what he was saying. And I'm pretty sure this man is not doing too well right now in life.
I hope not. I hope somebody is kicking the shit out of him as we speak.
I'm pretty sure karma's dealt him his fair share, but I just thought that was a funny aside because I remember that shit pretty vividly.
I'm going to go home and hang some trees.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was that guy's go-to. And I know.
Or, I don't think trees should vote. I'm not kidding.
Dude, I would have had to have went with that. I don't think trees should vote. But like, me neither. They need to limit all foreign policies on bushes, too.
I really should have, like...
What an idiot.
I should have just, like, went full in with him, though, and just confused the fuck out of him. Like, I don't know. I think ficus should vote. And maybe pines. Yeah, but oaks should not vote.
You better not get a cedar anywhere within a mile of this goddamn voting booth. That cedars are nothing but trouble. They stink the place up, and their wood is just all furled the fuck up.
I imagine it would confuse him so much his skin would have melted, and his little cockroach living inside of him would have scampered off. And
the cockroach just comes crawling out of his ears like, God damn, you stupid. My little cluster baby's done ate all your rotten ass brain out of here.
The worst,
dude, what the fuck?
The worst part about that is that had happened, and that guy still exists to this day in Coleman County.
Does he?
He does.
Well, I just find him to make fun of him.
He is still plaguing the fucking goddamn...
I take it you know this through work?
I do know this work.
I take it he's not too kind on paying a water bill?
Not at all.
It takes a whole new level of being a piece of shit not to pay a water bill.
Somebody's going to log on their box.
But it has not changed his facts at all in the whole entire time you've known him. From this day
My water company even admitted to giving us shit that had like 3M chemicals in it. I still paid my fucking bill, even though I'm probably going to develop one of them clatu things growing out of my fucking stomach at some point.
This guy's okay with fucking growing the lungs and producing his fucking anti-black hatred all over the earth.
Anti-black hatred.
Yes,
that's actually fitting.
That is 100% better word.
It's very antiquated.
Okay, yeah. I am glad we are okay with that because that's not what I was going to say.
It just blew me away. Like, racism isn't new to me in Alabama, but the way he thought he was a genius and skirting around it was like, dude, you're not that smart. Everybody knows exactly what you're saying.
And I thought that guy would have died off and his things would have died off, but his theory has not died off at all. In this several years since that has happened, he is still alive in thought today in America. Hence,
he's voting.
absolutely is voting.
I don't know. He might be a felon by now. I don't know.
I assure you that he is a felon by Alabama state law.
Because I know he was pretty big on stealing.
He was, and he still is, and he is a felon by the American judicial system.
I recall him stealing something from the computer lab, and in the very same moment of him bragging about that, he made a racist comment about black people stealing things. Like,
absolutely.
Dude, do you realize what
that's like calling the kettle fucking black, right?
Yes.
But, yeah, on a much more legal, holy shit level.
God damn.
But anyway, Stardew Valley in video games. Not Alabama racism.
At all. We'll go with Stardew
My character on Stardew Valley isn't racist.
At all. I put on
he enjoys all races.
Is it Cuckold Grimwallace?
Yeah.
No, it is not Cuckold Grimwallace, believe it or
not.
not.
I guess the farm working towards.
I guess he's not cut out for the farm life.
Nah, Cuckold's too much of a... I imagine him being like the guy that gives you...
He's a carpetbagger.
Yeah, he gives you 8 cents for your fucking, 50-cent potatoes, and he's just like... You get the bare minimum here.
He's got a vacuum to sell you.
He's a scalawag.
Yeah. He's going door to door selling vacuum cleaners and breast pills. Like breast pills.
Should.
He's knocking on my door and saying, "Do you have a boll weevil problem?"
Yes.
I got the cure for boll weevils right here in this bag.
Farming's too honest for it for Cuckold.
Yeah. Most definitely. I like I haven't just got super into it yet because it's going to be a game I'm going to probably be playing for a while. I plan on playing some tomorrow as well, but I like what I've played so far of it. The other thing I've been playing, I finally, after all these fucking years, played through Another World, aka Out of This World, on SNES. I've talked about it.
Which version did you play through?
On the 20th Anniversary Edition on PC.
Okay.
I think one reason I could never beat the SNES one is compared to the PC one, that game, man, it moves so much more fluidly on PC, smoother and shit.
Yeah, because you let go of the controls on the SNES and he moves for another full second.
Yeah, and it's there's a lot of timed jumps in this game.
It's like trying to stop while you're ice skating. Unless you're a pro ice skater, it's really hard.
The level that requires the most detail, that's the cave level. There's all kinds of anything in the environment is pretty much, it's one hit kill. Like aliens, they shoot you one time. There's fucking all kinds of animal traps. Well, there's one part where you have to blow the wall out of a water reservoir to cause these lower tunnels to flood, and so you can swim back through it later. And the floor has these little holes in it, and it's pretty much like a miniature Sarlacc pit with teeth. If you fall in it, you just get an animation of these teeth chomping, and it automatically kills you. So you have to run and jump through there, and then on the way back, you have to time that shit to jump back out. And if you got that little bit of delay in your fucking controls, almost impossible. Because you gotta you gotta plan ahead and actually factor in the fact that you're gonna move so much further past where on the PC when you literally can I held the run button down, run through, and double tap jump, and just sailed through it so much easier.
Level of Mario.
I've played this game, seriously. It's like a 25, 26-year-old game now. It's like, they consider that one like a PC classic, I guess. And, if people could only see what we see.
We do have webcams.
Don't have webcams. Please don't have webcams.
They're hidden everywhere. Anyways,
subscribe at pornhub.com/goodolegamers.
Yep. Like, share our page. We got a Bukkake page coming next month. I'm looking forward to it. Somebody's not.
All day, every day.
Somebody's about to have a wine glass full of love. Anyways, before we've literally covered every terrible topic. The only thing we haven't talked about yet is fucking necrophilia. And I will make a reference
to talk about necrophilia?
We could before it's over with.
I'm all about it.
Because Another World, that's one thing that game has plenty of.
Necrophilia.
Bunch of Well, I was just thinking there's a lot of death in it, so there's a lot of bodies to potentially put a fucking on.
There's a lot of necrophilia. Think a bit.
Played that game, though, 20-something years now, and I finally beat it. Only to come to the realization I can beat that game now in about 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah, as long as you know what choices to make, you're good.
It's easy. I mean, and you know, that game's such trial and error.
Yeah.
Playing through it, you get to a point where you've done so much trial and error, you can just be like, it ain't shit to just play through it. Especially in like sections, because, you know, once you beat it, you can go back and pick which section you want to play through, and you can just get really good at that one, then go on to the next one. I'd actually like to try to speed run that game. I think the record on it's like 11 minutes, something like that. Yeah. Like it's something wild, but it could be done. That's really all I've played, though. None of my consoles are hooked up to shit. They're still all in boxes, so everything I've played's been on PC.
I'm going to get my N64 stuff from you tonight. I bought a copy of Diddy Kong Racing from Joysticks and D20s Gamefest, which another thank you coming out there. Joysticks and D20s. Love y'all's shop. So I'm playing that, but to clear the backlog of calls, we once asked, what is your favorite N64 games? What is your favorite N64 games?
God damn it, don't
Deuce,
do
I'll
that.
edit that out.
We'll do fucking GoldenEye N64 because fucking nobody has it on their emulator. And that blew my goddamn mind that night.
How close
at
are you?
GameFest. Yeah.
What about you, Lyle?
Probably Ocarina of Time or
solid game.
Mario Party too. I invested a lot of my younger days hours in the Mario Party. Me and you both went through the Mario Party phase.
Solid Mario Party.
Now,
or
mine, I could
Mario
very easily say Mario 64. That's a boring answer, so I'm gonna go pick something else.
Good.
Space Station Silicon Valley. We've mentioned it before. Yes. It's a great game where you take the role. I think as you play as a little computer chip, and you can take over various artificial animals on the space station, and they use them to kind of work your way through a puzzle/platformer levels. It's really cool. I really wanted to get that.
That was an underrated one. I'll agree with. Chameleon Twist was another one I thought was really good. That was underrated. I think Chameleon Twist 2 now is actually it goes for a pretty good chunk of change, I believe.
Really? I've never seen it.
We had a guy
platformer.
Long time listener called in. He's been missing for a while.
Bill?
Bill.
Wow.
Hey, fellas, what's going on? It's Bill. So sorry, it's been a while. You know, adulting and life are getting in the way, as I'm sure you both know. Let's see. Favorite game on the 64, aside from the typical ones such as GoldenEye, Zelda, Mario 64, Star Fox 64, and so on, I'm going to have to go ahead and say Conker's Bad Fur Day. Just the crudeness and the hilarity of it alone make it my favorite just because it was so amazing. But yeah, anyways, back to work. Talk to you guys soon.
Thanks for the call, man. And yeah, that's another one that'll set you back $1.
Oh yeah, I paid $10 for my copy and sold mine for like $90. I didn't get real big in the Conker though. Just
what?
I liked
How
it.
Did you not?
Don't you have some copies of Conker?
I have one copy I got for $15-$20 at Walmart on discount, and then I've got an unopened copy I still own to this day at Conker's Bad Fur Day on N64.
You need to sell that bitch.
I need to sell it before.
You need to get that motherfucker graded and then sell it.
Yeah, it's going to have to happen because it is completely unopened, complete from Walmart.
You probably got about a $400 or $500 piece.
Yeah,
easily.
I'm gonna have to make it happen because I really love my N64 copy, but I'm never touching the N64 copy I have that is completely untouched from Walmart.com.
Yeah, if it's factory sealed,
factory sealed,
and it's not beat up,
you're looking about $500.
Factory sealed, not beat up, and it was cheap as fuck because their rating system came in really hardcore afterwards.
Yeah.
So I got it for like $10.
That's just so infamous too, because like that's the only fucking mature uber mature
N64.
themed game on
Yes.
N64, you know. Like,
And it doesn't look like it if you look at the cover of it.
no, it started out as a fucking Diddy Kong
Yeah.
extra.
And lucky for
What?
me, I loved fucking Conquer, so I've got the cartridge completely unalterated.
Alterated, I like that word.
Yeah, we'll go with that. Fuck that.
Unalterated.
And- exactly. As well as the one copy I played that for $10.
Now, was that the last thing that Rare put out on 64?
I don't know.
On 64?
They put out a lot of them in 64.
Probably
so.
close to N64.
It was either that or Jet Force Gemini, I bet, was one of
Yes.
the last ones.
And the 360 release of Conquer's Bad Fur Day was so highly fucking censored. It wasn't. I mean, they even reduced the shit song for next to nothing.
They censored it.
Yeah, they censored it completely.
That's amazing because like by then those standards back in the day is risque, but today it's like
Yeah, they already had like
It's-
fucking Playboy the game, Leisure Suit Larry, and shit out for
GTA.
that
So
genre.
I've got
or
the
era of
360 console, and
consoles.
that version's not worth shit. But I still have
that's
my
interesting.
360.
I didn't know
makes
that
me
was
very
censored
happy.
either.
Oh, the 360 console version is censored to hell and back.
I had no idea about
The
that.
shit song is no longer available. Lost in the multiplayer media is no longer available. It has been censored to fucking hell and back from the fucking N64.
I'm glad your drunk ass produced one interesting fact this whole recording.
It's finally happened.
And he made it through it without hitting the mic stand.
Yeah.
I said that.
We had another N64 call. Our buddy
That
Chase.
was all you, bro.
Hey guys, Chase Chandler here. My favorite Nintendo 64 game has to be Doom 64. When I was a kid and I picked it up, I thought I was just getting another port of Doom. Turns out it was an all-original game for the system. It was made by Midway of all people, so it was quite different from the original. What made it better, and what makes it my favorite Nintendo 64 game, is unlike Doom 3, when they made this game, they made the monsters look just like the originals, but updated. They didn't drastically change them so that they were unrecognizable. Now, the Kappa demons or Keiko demons, those big red floating heads, they did give them arms with like a broken, chain cuffs. But other than that, there wasn't any major changes. They added a cool satanic laser gun that was mentioned only in the design document. They made the chain gun way more badass. I believe it was like triple barreled. It was just an overall cool game. The monsters would spawn out of thin air. They would pop out of swatting walls, or would just disappear, and you'd be left standing on a single pillar. You would have Indiana Jones-like traps with walls that shot arrows. There was fire as big as the city that you were in, just a wall all around you like you were in some kind of inferno. Sometimes the flames would be green or blue. The game was just pretty, and it was a total nightmare. It was pretty freaky for the time. You got to see multiple cyber demons, too. There's even one level called a cat and mouse, where it's just cyber demons stalking each other. If you haven't played Doom 64, pick it up. You've not played anything like this. Alright guys, have a good day.
Thank you, man. Doom's actually a cheap game on the N64.
I have Doom 64.
Yeah.
Actually.
It's the one I've been meaning to pick up because you can get it all day for $5 or less.
It is gold compared to the first copy of Doom I ever owned was on Sega 32X.
Ooh.
So, and then the SNES one, that come out, and that
It's
was
sad
just
that,
like,
though, the SNES is still better than the 3DO version.
yeah, I'll give it that. Even though it's like downsized, the screen is.
Right.
In the Super Nintendo one, where the...
Yeah, smaller resolution.
That's what I thought. The fuck are you shushing?
This is a podcast, goddammit, we talk.
We're not in a library.
I'm with fucking Brando, not Lyle. Fuck Lyle.
Well, fuck you.
I'll pay you $5 to see it happen.
I will.
You don't want to see him get stabbed to death, right?
I'll pay $5 for that too, actually.
This
This
sounds
is a
like
win-win.
This is a win-win.
I'm out $10, but I get a hell of a
Shit,
show.
I need $5.
Yeah. You don't have $5. Fucking hell yeah. Brando wins all goddamn day.
Anyways, Our last question wasn't so much a question as a challenge to give me an insult.
I forgot.
We got one emailed insult, and the other one really wasn't an insult to me so much as you, Law. But
Oh, very nice.
first one is our long-lasting stalker / whatever, Mr. X.
Brandon, you so ugly that when your mama drops you off at school, she got a ticket for littering.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah,
That makes me happy.
Roscoe thought that one was funny as well.
And this one is more for Law.
Yeah,
Hey, this is Steve Steverson. I don't have any cool titles this week. I was listening to episode 66 entitled Little Dick Son, and Lyle kept talking about a Pokeball Pokemon and how he wanted to see one, and I believe
there already is one. I know this.
because Voltorb is the Pokeball Pokemon. That's its origin story, is that it was a Pokeball at a factory that came to life one day. So you're fucking dumb, because I'm Steve Steverson, Grand Pokemon Champion.
Goddamn Steve.
Lure Mage of the High Seas, and I just want you to know that.
Fucking sucks of you, Lyle.
That's totally cool. As I've never claimed to be a Pokemon lover, so
What a
I'm
fucking
completely
dick.
all right with that. I did not realize though. I did play Red and Blue like nonstop and the fucking card game and shit.
I'm on that
But
so much
never fucking noticed like I just realized what I said. I never fucking noticed that the Voltorb looked like a Pokeball. I just thought it was some sort of fucking electrical orb. I never thought it was a Pokeball.
How did you never notice that? You fucking failure at a Pokemon Master. God damn it.
Tomorrow you'll finally complete Where's Waldo.
Yeah. Finally, after all this time.
So, the next recording, I'm probably not going to be here. I'm going to be here for the Halloween one. So we need something for people to call in when I'm absent.
Okay, after much deliberation, we have
Trek to Mordor and back on that one.
difficult question to ask you. What is your most favorite underrated Sega Genesis gem?
Yeah, don't you dare say Sonic or Golden Axe.
Sonic is for little bitches named David. So let him have his blue fuck toy, and you come up with your own more impressive fuck toy.
Yeah,
of
something
a hidden gem.
that's not on the fucking top 10 list of any time you Google this question.
And this one should have a bevy of good answers, because Genesis truly has some unique shit.
Oh, it
know,
does.
that Super Nintendo did not get.
Yeah.
I'm not going to answer my own question, but I can think of 3 things in my head right now, just right off the bat, that Super Nintendo, just nothing Nintendo-wise,
Yeah, I think
they ever had.
SNES
actually.
had the better like AAA top titles, but
Almost
Genesis had
definitely.
a lot wider variety of. I'd almost want to call it shovelware, but it's to a degree it is, and to a degree it's not. That's if you weren't was well known of a developer, you probably got on the Genesis rather than Nintendo, because Nintendo had
a lot of the
their
edgier
policies.
stuff too went to Genesis,
Right.
just because Nintendo was so family friendly.
They had their aggressive licensing policies too. So if you're coming up with a franchise type thing, you didn't necessarily want to lock it in straight with Nintendo. So if you.
That's why a lot of there's a lot of games that have the same game out on SNES and Genesis, but it's 2 completely different ports.
Right, yeah.
Like the best one, in a lot of cases, the SNES port's usually the better of the 2, but one rare case I can think of right offhand is like Power Rangers, the movie, the game. Super Nintendo plays just like Power Rangers beat 'em up. It feels more like you're playing the game based on the show, whereas the Genesis movie version actually feels like you're playing a game based on the movie. Like it's a little more legit to the substance matter, I guess.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Favorite underrated Sega Genesis gem. Dig up something good, like Brandon said. None of the Sega shit that everybody knows. Everybody knows about Sonic and Golden Axe and what's the other Sega major Genesis titles? I mean, I guess Sega-wise, that's mainly it, isn't it? Like Sonic,
Streets of Rage,
Golden Axe, Columns, Shinobi. I was just trying to think of the games that's like on the Mega Pack. Shinobi, that's another
Phantasy
popular.
Star.
Yeah.
Shining Force.
Anything like the Echo, the Dolphin, stuff like that. But
yeah, give us something cool.
Try to come up with something we ain't heard.
Give us something I want to get on eBay and buy and check out.
Yeah, no shit. Well, that's about it, ain't it?
That's about it.
I do believe.
I'd say see y'all next time, but it might be a minute for me anyway.
I'll be coming at you next week with something. I'm not sure yet. May have. I don't know if Mike can next week because he's wifeless right now, and I don't. Cheyenne's in Korea.
Yeah.
And
fighting the good fight.
He was saying he didn't know if it's. Never mind. About got a little too Clint Eastwood there. Sandbags. But he was saying, he didn't know if he had anybody to watch his kids or not.
That's
so
fine.
I'll get somebody on, and we'll have a good podcast next week, one way or another. Most definitely. Anything you want to say before we go?
For all the weeks that I may or may not miss, go fuck yourself. Thanks to everyone who helped us with the Game Fest.
Most definitely.
Yeah, thanks for putting up with our increasingly sparse quality. And, yeah.
We will make it better. It's just when life isn't putting a fucking on us. And we're getting toward the end of the year, too, so that's always
yeah, and I unfortunately have at least 2.5 years of fucking with college. So you're going to expect this level of quality out of me for a while, especially as it keeps going. My course difficulty is going to be increasing, so I'm going to become more and more of a useless bastard, unfortunately. But when it's over, it'll be over.
Yeah.
It'll be good.
Everything will be swell again.
Yeah.
One way or another, the Good Old Gamer's name will trudge on. We may just replace me and you with... I was just thinking like some shitty like Dukes of Hazzards where they were like, well, this ain't Bo and Luke, this is our cousins. Tim and Nathan.
Tyler and Nate Dogg.
Yeah, maybe Tyler and Nate Dogg can just take over for a little while.
Come on, bro.
It's nothing but locked nipples this episode.
Nipples are locked in this place.
It's just like the noises of nipples being just chafed together.
I don't know how much SpongeBob you watched, but the episode where Mr. Krabs sold SpongeBob the Krusty Krab and SpongeBob was inside rubbing pickles together. A little squeaking noise.
I have not seen that.
You will when you have kids.
Well, I mean, I do. I don't have kids, but I do enjoy SpongeBob. So
you will see. You won't stop enjoying it. You'll see so much of it.
You want to kill yourself every time you see that little yellow fuck. You'd wish you were just as poor as he is, so your blood could spill out all over the floor. But follow us on our Facebook, Good Ole Gamers Podcast. Follow us on our website, goodolegamers.com. Twitter, we're on there. We don't really do shit on there.
Yeah.
iTunes, y'all know the drill. We're on all that shit. Google, blah, blah, blah. Just Google our name. You can find everything you need to know about us.
Yeah.
And all that. Thanks for back called. Like Brandon said, sorry about the quality, but we're working on it. And everybody's adults here, so everybody knows life can be a... Jesus, fuck, if you do that one more time, I'm going to skin your fucking parents. God damn it, they're dead.
I hope your kids never learn how to read.
That fucking near cuts right on.
Oh, God, I got to edit the shit out of that.
Oh, shit. Yeah, you do. Dude, just download a censor. Just download a censor button, and every time something said, just
damn it,
just beep it out.
Just beep it out with just oops. everybody.
Well, you got anything that I don't have to edit out to say? Inebriated juice?
Not at all, man. Fuck
Cool.
you.
We're going to get out here before we get our asses in trouble. We'll be coming back at you next
You
week.
better stop talking about them trees now.
Fuck them trees. I'll ruin your whole goddamn night with editing. Fuck them trees.
Demolish our brand, you know, why not?
We've made it 2 years almost.
Try not to laugh, shut up, fucking.
You are a train wreck.
Shine on, you glorious bastard.
Get away from me, get away from me.
Yes. Just, thank Christ.
Off.
Until next time. Because we just definitely had a meltdown here. It's game the fuck over, man. Game over.
That goddamn plane.
Hey, this is that old dang old swamp hag I saw y'all the other day at the VFW, and I just want y'all to know we did get that mattress, and we've been performing satanic rites on it, and y'all are just a sorry bunch of sackheads. Didn't help us. And, well, may the Dark Lord help you.